Hello and welcome to the fourth installment of Neverwinter Nights Adventure Series number 5, Against the Cult of the Reptile God. I'm here with Karini Kovalevsky, and we're going to summon Dougie. I'm going to head back into the Abbey. I realized I probably didn't have to rest. I mean, I was near the entrance, so I decided to. But I do want to try to get through these dungeons in one piece with the tools that I have. I like playing that way. So, and that's how it's designed. So we're going to try to do that as well, going forward. So I got a Monastery Key. And it looks like there's someone imprisoned here. Gruck.
Welcome here.
Oh, you's a great warrior. You rescued poor Gruck. Me very grateful. Who are you and why were you imprisoned? Me Gruck, Captain-in-Chief of the Red Star Goblins, but not anymore. Slither says he is Captain-in-Chief now. You looks puzzled. Me explain. Months and months ago, my second-in-chief, Slither, went off into the dim forest to do some hunting and took lots of warriors with him. Weeks later, he had not come back, and everyone was getting worried, especially Slug, who wanted to be my new second-in-chief if Slither didn't return. Anyways, after lots of weeks, Slither and his hunting party came home, and they hadn't caught anything, and me was looking forward to nice stew. But me thinks something different. Something had caught them. They was different, not the same goblins at all. A few days later, Slither and all the goblins who went hunting with him captured me while I was asleep and killed Slug and the others who tried to stop them. They threw me in here and locked me in, and then they started calling Slither Captain-in-Chief, but me thinks Slither not good Captain-in-Chief. He has brought nasty hobgoblins here to work with him, and he killed all of the wargs that had started growling at him. He only spared the cubs, and one of the shamans has trained them not to growl and bark at him. How strange. Let me ask you something else. What has Slither been doing since he became Captain-in-Chief? Slither been very strange. He invited nasty hobgobs to come and stay. A big ogre, too. They's all joined together and been attacking merchants and caravans in the forest. But the strangest thing of all is, all of the gold and coins and treasure that they got from attacking the merchants is gone. Slither gives it away and the rest of the goblins don't stop him. Me not do that when me Captain-in-Chief. Me like treasure. Who does he give the treasure to? Me dunno, but me knows that every week some goblins leave with all the treasure and take it to someone, but me dunno who or where. If me did know, me not be standing here talking to you. What do you know about this place? Me knows a good place for goblins. We've been here lots of days and nights. Me found it when out exploring and made it into safe lair. No one ever comes snooping and sneaking around, and if they do, we robs them and feed them to the spiders. Hee hee. But we only live in part of it. Other part got scary ghosts, and we keeps away in case they makes us dead like them. Ghosts? You not know what ghost is? Hee hee. They dead people that won't go away. Maybe they used to live here before we found it, but we keeps in our bit, and they keeps in theirs. They very scary and probably kill you if they sees you. How would you like to join with me and help to overthrow Slither? Not sure. Slither got very strong and has guards too. Me not wants to get killed, now me free again. Let me just glance at my sheet. We've got a little bluff, a little intimidate. Okay, we've got good persuade. Okay. I can give him the goblin stew. But let's persuade him. But you wouldn't get killed, not if you were with me. I've survived 2 goblin attacks already, and I've killed lots of goblins and hobgoblins just to get this far. With the real Captain-in-Chief working with me, we'd be unstoppable. Join with me, Gruck, and you shall have Slither's head on a spear. Oh, me likes to have that nasty Slither's head on a spear. Me puts it next to throne and spit on it. Yes, mistress, we go kill Slither. Okay, so Gruck's on the team now. I have rescued a goblin called Gruck from imprisonment within his tribe's base in the ruins of Fontenmere Abbey. From what I can gather, and I must admit, I find his dialect rather hard to understand. He was the chief of the Red Star Goblins until a few months ago. He was overthrown and imprisoned by his previous second-in-command, Slither, shortly after Slither had returned from a hunting expedition. Gruk says that Slither and the hunting party were weeks late returning from their trip and acted strangely upon their return, culminating in Gruk's overthrow and the massacre of the rest of his tribe. And we're still searching for Moraton Manzola. Alright, let's go, Gruk. Let's check Gruk out. He's pretty dexterous. Goblinoid, humanoid, 1, rogue 5. He's a 5th level rogue. Okay, we'll see how we can use him. Going that way. An awful smell emanates from the chamber ahead. Dumb. Spot success. Fat yellow grubs are crawling amongst the filth. You watch in horror as the deadly rot grubs infest his dung heap burrow into your warm flesh. Oh. For a ring. Oh, I've got worms crawling on me. And I'm diseased. I know I have a potion somewhere. Oh, I do have that longsword. I can't use it. Okay, here's the potion. Let me quick save and see if this potion will work. Lesser restoration. For a disease? No. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna have to put up with the disease. Kind of was too happy-go-lucky running over to check the dung. Oh well. Goblins. Barricade. Here, Gruk. Alchemist fire. Potion to cure light wounds. Crates. Studded leather armor. Throw that in the bag.
This is way too much! I can't take all this!
Oh, the disease just caught on. Oh, this is a 40% bag. Stop walking. We can drop the leather armor. Helmet in there, a short bow in there. Drop the club. I'll start putting my potions in this large box. Make a space for it up here. pixie dust in the box. Alright, just drop. How much is this way? 15, and the long sword weighs 4. So let's just drop this. Well, actually, why am I dropping it when I'm good now?
This is way too
I'll drop
much.
the regular
I
leather
can't
armor.
take all this.
I hear you, girl.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
I'll drop that. Okay. Let's continue. Great. Bolts and shuriken of the sun. These shurikens are often employed by monks of Pelor to deliver his righteous wrath. We'll take them. Darts and shurikens. Locked. Croc will handle it. Thank you, Gruck. Potions of lore and a potion of cat's grace. Speaking of potions of lore, let's drink one and identify this ring. Ring of the Dawn. Ring is often given by the Brotherhood of the Morning Light to mark a novitiate's progression toward the rank of initiate. It just gives light, which we already have. Alright. Are we done in here? Looks that way. Oh no, mistress, this not way to slither. Scary ghosts are this way. No goblins come down here. Me wait over there to Mistress Reddy. Me not like things that go woo. Very well, though I'm sure there's nothing to be frightened of. I'm badly diseased. Someone here. Spot success. The cabinet is covered in mold. Okay. Oh, I saved versus the poison. I'm a little reckless. Let me try using this healing kit. That'll cure my disease. Nope. The disease isn't active, but my wisdom and intelligence are decreased. Hello.
Greetings and well met.
I am Brother Leopold, and I oversee the novitiates and initiates in their duties. What brings you to Fontenmere Abbey in these troubled times? Troubled times? The sun has not risen for what feels like an eternity. The world has been plunged into unending darkness, and yet you question that these are troubled times? Are you in charge here? No, Abbot Dryden is the head of our order. He has retreated to the Chamber of Inner Light to conduct his own prayers for the sun's return to the world. Very well, I will seek him there. That is not possible, sister. The ritual of enlightenment must be performed to open the way to the chamber, and the Brotherhood's prayers cannot be disturbed for something so trivial while the world remains in darkness. Dawn will come again, and our prayers will not cease until Pelor heeds our call. I'd like to see the abbot nonetheless. What must be done to conduct this ritual? Such matters cannot be divulged to those unwilling to find their own path to enlightenment. However, we have a fine collection of tomes that may illuminate such matters for you. Study the ritual of enlightenment and the Brotherhood of the Morning Light for guidance. If you are wise and Pelor looks favorably upon you, you will find the way. But even if you reach the inner sanctum, the Chamber of Inner Light can only be entered by passing the trials, a series of arduous tasks where a monk must display strength of mind, body, and soul. Challenges that take a sister to the very limit of her abilities. Only one who passes these trials is considered worthy of being shown the path to inner light. However, I will allow you access to the private areas where the ritual must be performed, but please do not disturb my initiates from their contemplations. They pray for the salvation of mankind. Could I ask you some questions, please, brother? You may, and if Palor grants me wisdom, I shall answer them. What is Fontenmere Abbey? I'm surprised you have not heard of our monastery. You must have traveled far. Fontenmere Abbey is a site dedicated to the worship of Palor, god of the sun. Our order is called the Brotherhood of the Morning Light, and through our discipline and devotion, we ensure that the sun rose anew each dawn. But these are dark and desperate times. The sun has not risen for what feels like an eternity. The world has been plunged into darkness, and we have failed in our duty to mankind. Only through continued prayer and strength of will can we make the sun return from the cold north to smile on us once more. I have some other questions, brother. You do realize that you're, how should I put this, a ghost, and then Fontenmere Abbey is a ruin, buried under a mountain of rock? Ha! Abbot Dryden said there would be one such as you who would come to test our will and perseverance. Begone, trickster, it is you who walks amongst the dead. We will not cease our prayers until the sun rises again in the east. But the sun is not gone. You can no longer feel its warmth or see its light because the monastery is buried deep in the earth. Do not attempt to deceive me, misguided one. When the sun rises, the Watcher of the Skies will sound the dawn chorus. Until that time, however long it takes, we pray for the return of sun to this world. Who is the Watcher of the Skies? He waits above us in the Garden of the Dawn, waiting to catch the sun's first rays. When he does, he will sound the great bell to herald Palor's return. I see. You've been most accommodating, Brother Leopold, but I shall take my leave of you now. Okay, so that was a lot of information. Part of Fontenmere Abbey is still inhabited by the ghost of monks who once walked its halls. However, Brother Leopold seems unaware that he and his fellow monks perished in some great natural disaster that caused the monastery to be swallowed by the earth. Instead, the Brotherhood of the Morning Light believe that the world has been plunged into eternal blackness, not realizing that the perpetual night is the darkness of their tomb. As worshippers of Palor, their duty to ensure the sun return to the world each day at dawn, and perhaps it is this misguided sense of failure and unfulfilled duty that has made them cling to life. Leopold told me that the monks will continue to pray for the sun's return until they hear the Watcher of the Skies sound the dawn chorus. The Watcher resides in the Garden of the Dawn, waiting to catch the sun's first rays, whereupon he rings a bell to herald Palor's daily return. The path to inner light. Brother Leopold told me that Abbot Dryden has retreated to his sacred chamber of inner light. He has gone there to plead with Palor for the sun's return, unaware that the eternal darkness comes from being entombed deep beneath the earth. If I wish to speak with Abbot Dryden, I must first conduct a ritual of enlightenment to open the way to the inner sanctum. Once there, I must pass some trials before finally gaining access to the chamber of inner light. Brother Leopold mentioned there were 2 tomes within the monastery that would assist me in performing the ritual, the Brotherhood of the Morning Light and the Ritual of Enlightenment. And I have an archaeologist log. These notes are written in a scrawling hand. The last entry was several months ago. My search for the legendary Fontenmere Abbey is over. I found some ruins above a series of narrow gullies on the outskirts of the dim forest. Down in the gullies, a small hole had been excavated into the surrounding rock. I clambered through, and lo, before me was a rubble-strewn hall, typical in design of the monkish orders of the age. This must be the Temple of Palor, unseen by human eyes for over 100 years. Given the unsafe geological conditions of the surrounding area, my initial suspicion is that the abbey was destroyed by an earth tremor of considerable magnitude. My only concerns are the humanoid totems and markings around the area. Hopefully I have enough gold to negotiate with them if they prove hostile to my explorations. And this trade note. So I haven't found the second book yet. And I'm not sure if I'm even ready to do this, but we'll try. May the darkness end soon. Altar. Would you like to pray at the altar? Sure. Well, we prayed at it. Statue of Suffering. Oh, and an armoire. Maybe that other book is in here. No, it's a sun stick. This cylindrical wooden stick has its top half coated in a sticky, oily substance. Do you put the sun stick on the Statue of Suffering? No? Just thought I'd try. Brazier. Orange robe with paler. How about a red robe? I'll take the orange robe too. Small shield, unidentified.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
Is my potion of lore gone? Yeah.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
No, don't drop this.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
Right. Drop the studded leather armor there. We're wearing our merchant guard, yeah, okay. Font. I have a feeling these will come in handy. Couple fire beetles. Yeah, come out here. Perfect.
I didn't want to do this, but...
Come to me, fire beetles. Nicely done. This must be where the second book is. Broken book is. Fire, aid. Oh, I can actually use aid, it looks like. Brotherhood of the Morning Light. This book details the intricate hierarchy of the Brotherhood of the Morning Light. It also instructs on the robes to be worn by each monk according to their status and ceremonial requirements. The following information can be gleaned. Novitiate, black robe. Initiate, brown robe. Herald of the Dawn, yellow robe. Watcher of the Skies, pale blue robe. Bringer of Dawn, orange robe. Keeper of the Flame, red robe. Abbot, purple robe. Curious. Oh, that's not a door. It's It's just a cool looking bookcase. So there's gotta be something to this. I really haven't the faintest clue. Braziers. Can we light them with a torch? In which I would wear what color robe? Keeper of the Flame. Brazier adorned with an image of the sun. No, you can't light them on fire. Oh, but my sun stick. Can't do anything with the sun stick. No. Well, I'm in my red robe. Keeper of the Flame, a bringer of dawn. It might be orange robe first. Oh, I didn't check this door.
You won't win! You won't!
Alright, forget that order. Torch. Cool. Even kept my torch. Even better. Let's see where this door goes. Oh, it's locked. Okay, the Fontenmere monks are walking a certain path. They pray at the altar. Now let's watch this Fontenmere monk here on the right. See what he does. He goes to the suffering statue. In here and prays. use a second book if I could find it. Oh, that is a second book. Basic crafting components. So do I have to do crafting? Craft armor. Craft, no, it's not like that kind of thing. Do I give it a sun stick and then go pray? I think the sunstick would just light up when I touched it, but can I equip the sunstick if I take off everything but the robe? Oh, do I have to wear Ring of the Dawn too? Sorry if I'm boring you guys out there. Genuinely trying to figure this out. And I don't know if I'm going to find an answer right now. The stone statue represents the suffering a disciple of Palor must endure to ensure the well-being of others.
Look over here.
Oh, I see. Secret door. missile I can't use. Random fuel that I can't use. Summoning ritual. This collection of handwritten notes and diagrams detail a summoning ritual to invoke a fire elemental. Apparently this is performed occasionally by the Brotherhood of the Morning Light, who use the creature in certain ceremonies and hold it in awe. Unusually, these notes refer to the summoning of a specific creature from the elemental plane of fire, namely Immolatus, a fire elemental. Okay, what's this? Mana node? Okay. And an alchemist apparatus. Let's stick at an alchemist fire. No? Well, what I'm gonna do is leave this open, and Rich, if you're watching this, just give me a little hint as to what I should do. Don't spoil me, but give me a little hint.
Greetings and
Oh, do you know what this golden shield is? Of course, it is a shield of the sun imbued with Palor's golden light to protect the bearer from the cold touch of the undead. I see. Sun. Shield radiates light from a tiny flame that burns brightly at its heart. Such shields are created by priests of Palor by catching the sun's first rays at dawn. Undead find these shields particularly unpalatable. +3 versus undead and a low light white. I'll actually use that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. The other path here had zombies and stuff, but this path. I wonder if we can handle them. I'm just curious what would happen.
You won't win! You won't!
Okay. Genuine chance if I don't die. I think I could have brought Gruck with me for this. Maybe this path will show more. I'm gonna show him. Oh, mace +1.
This is way too much! I can't take all this!
15 shurikens. Comma 15 shurikens. Comma 15 shurikens. Okay. Okay, so... new weapon's gonna be a mace +1. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna save here as much of the blast that I'm having. And, no worries, just if you give me a slight, just a little tip instead of a straight up spoiler, that would be cool. But, or I'll just keep going. I think if I go this way, it'll probably be more explained as I go. So no worries, I'll just try to continue on this path. So God bless, thanks for watching, much love.